Now, not only am I, saddened for those who are international football fans and sadly not able to watch the Bengals, this year in Germany, but you still got some pretty good games for international record here. You got the Packers at Eagles, that should be a good game. Jets at Vikings should be a good game. Jags at Bears. Bears now with, Caleb Williams should actually be a pretty good game. Patriots at Jaguars again. Kind of questionable depending on how well, Drake May does, but I think he'll be pretty good. I still think he's the second best quarterback in the draft. And then you got Giants at Panthers. So again, like I said, these are all really in circumstances good games. Okay, listen. The last one, I kind of feel bad for Germany. Okay, kind of feel bad for Germany, but listen, Panthers definitely could be better this season. I think they'll be better than last season. The Giants, the Panthers should be a lot better than last season. All right, so that's right. The Bengals are not going international this year. There was a very small chance of this, and, with how small of a chance it was and how long we have not gone international for, it seemed like all but confirmed that we were going to go to the Germany game against the Panthers. Well, that's simply not the case. Again, that small little 5% chance ended up being the truth in the end. So we are not going international. And overall wise, again, I do feel bad for those international fans of the Bengals who want to just see the Bengals and they're, in Germany. But this is, in all intents and purposes, best for the Bengals. Going international is tough, especially because of the fact of the time difference. It's also, sleep difference. It's a mess, okay? It's an absolute mess. You got to travel all the way over there. And then after you travel all the way over there, then you got to travel all the way back. So then the next week, you're kind of like in a haze. And we can't afford to go over there, right? Have an international game. Usually those games are trap games. To go over there, potentially lose the game because it's a trap game. Then come back, be kind of shaken up and not 100%. And then potentially lose another game when you come back. So, for the Bengals purposes, I think this is the best for us. Obviously, again, like I said, I do feel bad for international fans. Because I do understand there is a lot of Bengals fans who are, in Germany and all over the world. So, it's kind of like a two-ended sword here. It's like one side, I'm like, okay, yeah, I love this. Because, like, again, for the team-wise, I think this is the best. But for, fans-wise, I understand why a lot of fans will be upset about this. And again, rightfully so, because you lose out on a chance to go see your favorite team. There has been talks, as we talked about in the video before. Katie Blackburn talked about potentially not moving the team, but creating an international market, creating a base over in one of these countries, which is not new for the NFL. A lot of the NFL teams do have an international base, kind of where they sell merch. They do their, kind of pretty much run their operations, but in another country. This way that when they do go over there, they have everything set up. It's, less of a, oh, hey, look, we're just showing up, and more of a, oh, yeah, the Bengals are back, right? So this is, again, like I said, nothing new when it comes to the NFL, but it will be interesting to see how that kind of goes toward. There's nothing set in stone when it comes to that. Katie Blackburn kind of just, covered it in vague terms because, again, we'll see if anything kind of blossoms from that. But she said we are open to the idea. But, again, like I said, we're not going international, which, again, for the team-wise, I think is the best. This is a Super Bowl year, okay? This is a year we're going to go win the Super Bowl. We can't have things distracting us, kind of like, oh, this happens, this happened, this happened. Like, no. We're going to be staying in the States. We're going to be playing our games. And we'll be kicking butt this year. So let's go, guys. Hoo-day! I'll have a video out later tonight when we do find out the rest of the schedule. I did make a video already talking about some of the games that we do know at this moment in time. But this is one game, now that we do know, the Bengals are not going to be an international club this year. So, again, like I said, I do truly feel bad for the fans of international fans of the Bengals. Because I know this is a kind of kick in the gut for you guys. But it is what it is, right? I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.